There he is. Boy, flashers have been around a long time. And they make fishing so much fun. I don't, oh yeah, look at that. Another good dinner fish. But they make fishing so much fun. It's almost like a video game, you know. About the time these flashers really became popular, it got a lot easier to get my kids out fishing, and that's pretty exciting. But let me explain something to you about flashers in general. Well, they've been around a long time. I've gotten to try a lot of them over the years, and there's a reason that I run these Humminbirds, and I got a bunch of fish down there right now. So I'm gonna drop back down here and try to catch another one while we talk about this a little bit. But now today I'm running the Ice 55. And what I like about the Ice 55 is it's got this big, huge dial. And what that does is it makes it really easy on my eyes throughout the day. I'm able to watch that thing and not get to that point where I'm squinting. And you take a day like today, where, you know, you got snow blowing, a lot of things going on. I'll tell you what, that big dial is so easy on your eyes. And here's what's really cool about that. All three of the Ice series flashers from Humminbird come with that big, huge dial. The Ice 35, the 45, and the 55. Now let me tell you a little bit of what the differences are between those units. The 35 is a 3-color unit that's got a selectable dual transducer. And what that means is I can either have a really wide cone down there so I can see fish further out around me, or I can make it a skinnier cone. I can come into a 9-degree cone. And what I'm gonna use that for is when I really wanna know that I got that fish right underneath me. And I got fish going up and down with me right now. But here's the thing, that wide cone, on any given day, I might have that on and I might be picking up some interference from the guy fishing right over here. So a lot of times that'll be another time that I'll turn that transducer to the skinnier cone, the 9-degree, and it'll end a little bit of that interference as well. It's also got the 2x zoom on it. So I can zoom in on a bottom, I can zoom in on an area like I'm doing right now when I've got fish underneath me, and I can really narrow down that part of the water column. And I think that's really important. Now then the next one is the Ice 45. And that's another great unit, and it's got all the things that the 35 has, but what you get to add to it now is the LCD center. And what I mean by that is this LCD center is giving me all the information I need. It's showing me the depth all the way around, and it's changing automatically as I go into different depths of water. And it's also showing me the size of my cone down there. So if I'm using that 19-degree wide cone or the 9-degree cone, I can see it on there. Here's the other thing, it's lit up, so at night, I can see it as well. It makes it really simple to fish. I know everything going on down there. Now the one I'm actually using today is the Ice 55. And this one's my favorite, and I'll tell you why. This one employs 6 colors instead of 3. Here's what's so great about this one. This one makes it so I can really decipher when I've got a fish just sticking his nose up off the bottom or just lifting his belly a little bit, because the extra color mode makes it so I just can see more in general. It also comes standard with this carry case. Now you can get that carry case as an option on the 35 or the 45, but you get it standard here. And the other thing it has is a target line. Now here's what's cool about that target line. If I'm fishing suspended fish, I can set that target line where those fish seem to be the most of the time. I can drop my bait right back down to it, and I know I'm in the right spot all the time. You look at a situation like right now, this screen is just lit up with fish. It's easy to watch. All the options I need to catch fish all day long are on any of these units. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't tried one of these, you really need to. And here's why. It does not matter which one of my buddies I've ever put one of these Humminbirds in front of. My kids, my wife, my friends, it doesn't matter. They all say, boy, this thing is easy to fish with. It's easy on my eyes. It's easy to watch all day long, and it shows me everything I need to see. Try out a couple of these Humminbird flashers, and I'll tell you what, you'll never switch to anything else.